In a small bookstore cafe on the outskirts of the city, where the scent of freshly ground coffee mingled with the aroma of old pages, Lena sat by the window on this overcast Tuesday. A light rain tapped against the glass, creating a cozy atmosphere. With her long chestnut hair, she was rereading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, a book she returned to in moments of reflection. Her life had been full of changes in recent months: a new job, a move to an unfamiliar city, and a lingering sense that something was missing. Books and this cafe had become her refuge. At the neighboring table appeared Anya. Her jet-black hair flowed over her shoulders, and her denim jacket gave her a slightly rebellious air. In her hands, she held a cup of coffee and a book of poems by Anna Akhmatova. Anya had recently moved here, hoping to start a new chapter in life after a break from her past. She loved poetry for its ability to express what ordinary words could not. Settling in comfortably, she immersed herself in reading, but her gaze accidentally fell on Lena, who was thoughtfully tracing lines with her finger. Lena felt someone's eyes on her and looked up. Their gazes met for a moment, and both smiled, slightly awkwardly, yet sincerely. Anya, gathering her courage, decided to make the first move. "Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice your book. Austen is something incredible, isn't she?" she said in a soft voice, tilting her head slightly. Lena was surprised, but responded with a warm smile. "Yes, I keep rereading her." "And what are you reading?" she replied, nodding toward Anya's book. The conversation flowed easily, like a river after rain. They discussed favorite authors, shared stories of how literature had helped them through loneliness, and even laughed about their habit of dog-earing pages. The rain outside grew heavier, and the sound of drops became the backdrop to their talk. Anya suggested moving to one table to avoid stretching across the aisle. Lena agreed, and soon they were flipping through each other's books, discovering shared tastes. Anya shared that she had recently lost a close friend and moved to start anew. Lena admitted she also felt a bit lost in the new city. Their stories intertwined, and each realized they had found something familiar in the other. At one point, Anya showed Lena a page with her favorite Akhmatova poem, about hope and quiet love. Her fingers gently brushed Lena's hand, and they both paused, feeling the warmth of the touch. Lena looked into Anya's eyes and felt her heart beat a little faster. It wasn't passion, but something deeper: mutual understanding and warmth. They continued talking, laughing, and sharing dreams. Anya confessed she had always dreamed of opening a small book club, while Lena revealed she loved writing short stories, but had never shown them to anyone. By midday, they decided to order another cup of coffee. The barista, smiling, added a couple of small pastries to their order. Time flew by in conversation, and when the rain began to ease, they noticed the cafe had nearly emptied. Anya suggested a walk, and Lena, after a moment's hesitation, agreed. They stepped outside into the fresh, cool air, where raindrops glistened on the pavement. Their steps fell into sync, and the silence between them felt comfortable. Over the following weeks, they started meeting more often. Lena brought Anya her stories, and Anya, after reading them, was thrilled. Anya organized a poetry evening at the cafe, inviting Lena. Gradually, their friendship blossomed into something more. They began to understand each other without words, supporting one another through tough days and rejoicing in small joys together. One day, sitting in the same cafe, Anya took Lena's hand and quietly said, "Thank you for coming into my life." Lena smiled and replied, "And I'm glad I met you." Eventually, they opened the book club Anya had dreamed of. The small space, filled with shelves of books, became their shared home. They spent evenings reading aloud, discussing plots, and laughing at jokes. Their love grew quietly, like a flower pushing through cracks in stone, and each day brought new happiness. On the anniversary of their first meeting, Anya gave Lena a book inscribed with, "Your story is my favorite." Lena, wiping away a tear, hugged her, and they realized they had found not only love, but also a home in each other.